Hi everyone. Obviously you've seen our card pouch in our first opening credits of our video here, and you were interested enough in order to tune in, so I wanted to make sure and give you a bit of a tutorial here. I know that sometimes with the tutorials they can kind of go on a little long, but this won't be one of those. This is a quick one because I really just want to show you how you actually make the original template, I guess, for it. If you can see, well, let's move a little bit out of the way here. This is your first initial paper. Okay, so as you can see, I've just used a bit of cardstock here in order to make this, just some white cardstock laying around the house. And this piece of paper measures 5 inches by 12 inches. So cut it out, and then the score lines, so that you can get the nice fold in there. If you measure over 5.5 inches and then at 6.5 inches and score both of those lines, you end up with what turns out to be your form, your exterior form. Now obviously on the inside you saw the photos with the little pouches that go in there. So that's where you put your cards. So that's these guys here. And these ones here, basically you take a piece of paper. Let's see what we got here. You take a piece of paper. This is actually full size. Think that these little squares are in here. We'll talk about those in 2 seconds here. But it is 2 3/4 inches tall, complete, by 5 3/4 inches wide. Okay? So once you've cut a piece of paper that size, on each of the 3 sides, so one long side and both short sides, you want to measure in 1/4 inch and then totally in 1/2 inch. So that's how you get your folds, where you score it and fold it over. So I'll show it to you in just a sec here so that it goes together. Same thing down here, you come in 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch, and same thing on this side. So what you end up with, we'll just fold those back there. So what you end up with is you have these as gluing strips, and then the first fold gives you a little bit of dimension there so that you actually have a pocket that you can put stuff into. Now, as you see, those corners are cut out, and you can see why. We want that to fold together nicely there. We don't want everything to bind together. It wasn't that I was just scissor happy and thought, oh man, I get to use my scissors, yay, kind of thing. This actually has a purpose to it. And this will glue in for us. Now, you can glue it in wherever you want actually, but I'll glue it in down nice and low here so that we have room to put in our tags and things like that. But that's the basic, easy template. Once we have this all done, obviously we're going to put papers, and I'm not going to show you everything or whatever. This is our outside papers, right, for the outside of the form. These papers for the outside of the form are 2 1/4 inch. Okay. Sorry, how did I get 2 1/4 inch by 4 3/4? This should probably be 5 1/4 inch by 4 3/4 inch. So when we put this together, it is going to leave a little bit of white space around it if you want that. If not, obviously, we already know the dimensions here in terms of when we had created our form, so you can choose something a little different if you want. The same thing goes on the inside. We put our papers on the inside, and those are the exact same size, the 5 1/4 inch by 4 3/4 inches. Okay, so these guys go in nicely as well. And for the front of the pouches here, front of the pouch is 2 1/4 inch, so 2 1/4 inch by 4 3/4 inch. So then that way, when you place that on the front of your pouch, once it's all folded and everything else, it actually covers it completely. I wanted to cover it completely. I didn't want any white space left, so that covers that completely. So that's it for the tutorial part, because obviously to stick around and watch me glue stuff together, well, that's pretty boring. So I'll be back once I have it all together, and then I'll give you the full tour of it. Okay, I'll see you soon. Welcome back, and ta-da! So now I challenge you. Here's the fun part. You have to put it together as fast as I did. You see how the video just went from like there to there? And it's not that I'm just really all that and bragging, but that is your challenge. Put this together as fast as that. Okay, so let's see it. This is the completed project. Isn't it great? It's just a fantastic little item that is perfect we designed this for a friend. And as you can see from this tag, to thank you for being my true friend. And that is included right in the bundled collection. I can't remember if that's in the FQB or the Little Bits. It's in one or the two. But all of the items that I'm going to show you in here, just to precursor it, everything is already done for you. I didn't make anything. I didn't put words on anything. I didn't add anything to it. This is a cluster that you actually get in the FQB. So that's an image already. You just plunk it on there, fussy cut it out, use your Cricut or your Silhouette, whatever works for you, things like that. Same thing with the stamp here, the I love my friend. That is already done for you. You don't have to do anything. So let's open this up here gently and have a look inside. And holy, there we go, one-handed. So obviously with these items that I used to decorate the front of this here, I wanted to, I put it up here, I'll see if I can flip it to the side here. I put it up on the foam dots. I wanted a little dimension to it. I thought it looked nice just with a little extra dimension to it. As you can see, I finished the bottom spine as well. There's a little piece to cut in there. And as well, I finished the back of it too with our amazing memories. This is a word tag that's already in the Little Bits. You just simply grab a hold of it, print it out, and you're good to go. Now, the inside. Let's see if we can do this here. I'll just maybe do them half and half here for you. So inside here, as I mentioned in the earlier part of the video, we already had the template here. You can see it now all put together. So this is our little pocket that we had glued together. Let me turn it to the side there so you can see how you have some dimension there with the pocket. You have to remember, the one thing I didn't mention in this is to glue down all your papers first. Okay, so both inside and outside, glue all of them down first because the pocket has to go actually on top of your papers here, which I'm sure you probably already knew, but for me it was a little bit of a, whoops, I better do this first. So inside, in the little pockets, this is so cute. We have a tag, a stamp that is best friends are so hard to find since the very best is already mine. We have hello to you, and we have all the things I love about you. So in this pocket, you could journal on this. You could put a photo on the back of you and your friend, or of just of them. You could do the same thing here. You have room to journal. You can place photos on the back. That's not a problem. These are a good size. These are, I'm gonna say, well, if the whole thing is 5 inches wide, right? These are like 4 3/4 inches wide by probably about 3 inches tall. So like you have some good dimension here. You can print these out however large you want it. I wanted to do it because I didn't want to hit this opening here. Now this opening, you probably didn't see that in the credits. I just used an X-Acto knife and I just cut through it once I had all my papers glued down. Some of you have like punches and things like that. You could do that, like whatever. You can be creative with that, but you do kind of want an opening so that you can put that the nice ribbon on it so it holds it together, right? Rather than magnets or something like that. So that was this side. In this side, we have 3 other ones, and again, all these are pre-made, done for you in the kit. So this is One Friend, Good Times, Crazy Friends, and Amazing Memories, and Thank You for Being Such a Good Friend. So like, how pretty are these? And like I said before, you can journal on them, you can put photos on them, you can really personalize these. Now as you see as well, let me just see if I can kind of hold it up like this. I don't know if you get a good view of how deep the pocket is. The pocket is actually quite deep. So if you had a little gift, this is what I was thinking. If you had a little gift, maybe it was a gift card, maybe you wanted to put in, because there's so many elements, maybe you wanted to do more things in here. Maybe you wanted a whole bunch of photos because you went on an excursion with them somewhere, or a holiday, or something like that. This gives you so many options because it is nice and fat, but the end product, as we showed in the beginning, I'll just kind of lay this here so you get the idea. Like, how great is that? And seriously, here it is of me. You can hear my voice. I am a man, and this took me, probably I had to, like, taking out the designing part and figuring out all the sizes, because that's already done for you guys now. You could probably do this in an hour. This is very simple, maybe an hour and a half tops. Very simple to make, but imagine this too. You could do it for a birthday, you could do it for an anniversary, you could do it for Mother's Day. You have so many options with this. Please, I hope you'll take a chance to buy our kit. Again, the kit is our friendship collection. It is a beautiful kit. There is lots more yellow in it. If you are a yellow fan, I've happened to go gravitate towards the pink. And that will show you that within this kit, you can actually do so many things. You don't have to have just the yellow or just the pink or things like that. You can see by what I've done here, there is a lot of the pink in here, and that's the palette that I chose to work with. But again, bundled friendship collection. I hope you'll go to our store and check it out. Please also give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. Tell us what you liked about it. Tell me how long it took you to put yours together, because remember, I said I gave you that challenge. I went from the unfinished to the finished, already glued together. Let's see how long it takes you. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope that you'll give us a thumbs up on our video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you'll never miss out, because we are adding projects all the time, as well as our kit releases. And I hope you enjoy this kit, or enjoy the crafting and creating one of these for yourself. Thanks again. Have a good day.